Take a deep breath for a moment, because the energy around this situation feels intense. Someone out there cannot stop thinking about you. Their mind keeps returning to you again and again. No matter what they are doing, you somehow appear in their thoughts. When they are driving somewhere, your memory crosses their mind. When they are cooking or working, you suddenly pop into their thoughts again. Even late at night, when they are scrolling through their phone without really paying attention, your face appears in their mind. It has become a pattern for them, something they cannot easily turn off. You take up more space in their mind than they even realize. Sometimes they only notice it when something small reminds them of you, like hearing your name or seeing something that connects back to you. Suddenly they are thinking about you again. At this point, it almost feels natural for their thoughts to drift toward you. This person is tired of distance. They are tired of feeling like you are just out of reach. Deep down, they want to pull you closer into their life. They want real moments with you instead of just imagining them. They want to hold you, spend time with you, and build something that feels meaningful. The truth is, they think about you throughout the day. Your name repeats in their minds so often that it almost feels like a quiet chant. Even their friends have started to notice it. Sometimes their friends tease them and tell them that they talk about you too much. They joke that if this person cares so deeply, they should stop pretending and simply go after you. The reason you have such a strong effect on them is because you're different. You carry a rare kind of energy. There's a calm and peaceful side to you, but at the same time, there is something mysterious and powerful in your presence. You do not try too hard to impress anyone. You simply exist as yourself, naturally confident and comfortable with who you are. That natural confidence draws this person in. The way you carry yourself feels effortless, and that makes you even more attractive to them. They feel pulled toward you in a way they cannot easily explain. At night, when everything becomes quiet, they imagine what it would feel like to have you beside them. They imagine holding you, sleeping next to you, and waking up with you in the morning. Sometimes their thoughts are playful and passionate, and other times they are soft and peaceful, imagining simple moments like sharing coffee, talking about life, and hearing your laugh. For them, this connection is no longer just a small attraction. They are starting to imagine something serious. In their heart, they are thinking about a future that includes commitment and a real relationship. Even though they try to convince themselves that they are fine without you, the truth is that their feelings are already deep. Sometimes they check your social media, wondering what you're doing and who you're talking to. When someone interacts with you, they sometimes feel a little jealous, even though they do not like feeling that way. But that jealousy shows how strongly they care. In their eyes, you are someone special. They see you as someone rare, someone worth pursuing. Because of that, they often imagine simple everyday moments with you. Walking together somewhere peaceful, sharing quiet conversations, laughing together, and enjoying each other's presence. What once felt like imagination is slowly turning into a real need in their heart. You have awakened something inside them that they thought had disappeared. But there is also something they rarely admit. They feel a little intimidated by you. Your presence feels strong and your energy feels deep, like you can sense what people are truly feeling. Because of that, they sometimes hesitate. They do not want to make a mistake or ruin their chance with you. So they overthink their actions. They wonder if they should call you, send you a message, or somehow run into you naturally. Your energy is magnetic, and the fact that you do not chase anyone makes them want you even more. You move with quiet confidence, like you already know your worth, and they feel that every time they are around you. Right now, they feel torn between pride and passion. Part of them wants to stay calm and act like everything is under control. But another part of them wants to come forward and finally confess everything they have been feeling. For now, they are watching and waiting. They want to see if you feel the same pull toward them. And there is a strong sense that you might feel it too. Sometimes when you are near them, there may be a sudden rush of energy that is difficult to explain. This connection feels deeper than simple attraction. It feels familiar, almost like your souls recognize each other in some way. And from their perspective, life without you is beginning to feel incomplete. You are no longer just someone they admire. You have become someone who truly matters to them. Have you ever wondered why someone simply cannot move on from you, no matter how much time passes? They may have once believed that time would slowly pull them away from you, that eventually they would forget and fall for someone else. But somehow, that never really happened. Instead, loving you seems to come naturally to them. Even when they try to focus on other things, your energy still finds its way back into their life. Sometimes it even appears in their dreams. During quiet nights, when their mind finally slows down, they may see you there. They may dream of you smiling at them or standing close, as if nothing ever separated the two of you. Then they wake up with your name still in their mind. At first, they tried to convince themselves it was only a dream. But when the same dream keeps repeating, it begins to feel like something more than coincidence. This happens when there is a deep energetic connection between two people. Sometimes communication does not happen through words, but through the subconscious. Your soul may be reaching out to them without you even realizing it, and their soul may be responding. You might even wake up from a dream feeling a sudden warmth in your chest, a peaceful feeling you cannot fully explain. Even if you forget the dream itself, that emotion still lingers. In this connection, the two of you begin to mirror each other. You reflect parts of them that they try to hide from themselves. Their fears, their vulnerability, their fear of rejection. All of it starts coming to the surface when they think about you. In a strange way, you inspire them to grow. You make them want to become someone stronger, someone who feels worthy of standing beside you. This is what real soul chemistry feels like. When the mind, body, and soul align with someone, the connection feels completely different from anything ordinary. Sometimes you may feel small tingles or emotional waves when you think about them, even when they're not physically near you. The same thing can happen on their side as well. Many people spend time in relationships where something feels missing. They may care about someone, yet the deeper spark is not there. That is because the soul always knows when a connection is not aligned. But when two souls truly recognize each other, the feeling becomes powerful and undeniable. Right now, something is building between you and this person. The chemistry is already there, strong and intense. But reaching each other fully requires both of you to drop the masks you wear and be honest about what you feel. For you, this means trusting that you were never too much. Feeling deeply is not a flaw, it is your gift. The right person will not run from that depth. The right person will meet you there. You do not need to change yourself to be loved. If you are someone who feels deeply, then allow yourself to remain that way. The person who truly belongs in your life will value that part of you instead of fearing it. This person is slowly learning how to meet you emotionally. Along the way, you might start noticing little signs appearing around you, repeating numbers, songs that suddenly feel meaningful, or dreams that replay certain moments again and again. These signs often appear when something meaningful is unfolding behind the scenes. At the same time, this person may feel afraid of the intensity of this connection. When emotions become this strong, people sometimes feel like they are losing control. But eventually there comes a moment when holding back hurts more than speaking the truth. And that moment may be coming soon. Something is shifting, and in the coming days you may notice a small but meaningful step from this person. It could be a simple message, a casual reply, or a small attempt to reconnect. It may seem ordinary at first, but it could be the beginning of honesty between you. The most important thing for you right now is to stay calm and grounded. You do not need to chase anything. Your quiet confidence already speaks louder than words. When this person begins to open up, they may do it slowly, revealing their feelings piece by piece while watching your reaction carefully. You have already shown your strength by staying patient and emotionally balanced. Now it is their turn to meet you halfway. For some of you, this connection could grow into something serious once honesty finally appears. For others, it may serve as a final lesson that prepares you for the relationship that is truly meant for you. Either way, you are growing. You are stepping into a new version of yourself, someone who no longer accepts half-hearted effort or empty attention. You are learning to value real presence, real chemistry, and real emotional depth. Your energy is becoming stronger, and because of that, the people who come into your life will begin to match your frequency instead of draining it. And when this person finally steps forward, remember something important. You still hold your power. Their presence does not mean you must change who you are or lower your standards. The right person will rise to meet your standards instead. All you need to do is remain yourself and allow everything to unfold naturally. Something meaningful is already forming behind the scenes. And no matter what choice this person makes, you are moving forward in your full energy now, confident, magnetic, and free. What if I told you that right now, someone cannot stop thinking about you? Your energy has become something that naturally draws attention. It's like all eyes are slowly turning toward you, noticing the confidence and presence you carry. There's a powerful shift happening around you, and it feels like everything in your life is starting to align. Opportunities, abundance, emotional growth, and even love seem to be moving in your direction. This period of your life carries a beautiful energy, almost like the universe is quietly arranging things so you can shine. Take a moment to breathe that in. When you stop doubting yourself and start trusting your own power, something changes. You begin to move differently. You carry yourself with a quiet confidence that people can feel even if you say nothing. That kind of energy is magnetic, and it naturally attracts attention. And there is someone who feels that pull very strongly. This person thinks about you more than you realize. At first, they may have believed their attraction toward you was just physical. Yes, they do find you very attractive. You cross their mind at random moments, sometimes when they are trying to focus, sometimes when they are trying to sleep, and sometimes when they are surrounded by other people. Your image simply appears in their mind without warning. But what they feel is deeper than simple attraction. When they think about you, it is not just about physical closeness. They remember your voice, your eyes, the way you react during conversations, and the calm way you carry yourself. There is something about your energy that feels different to them. You do not easily give people access to your world, and that mystery fascinates them. The more they think about you, the more their imagination grows. They picture quiet moments with you, long eye contact, and the tension that builds between two people when emotions start rising. In their mind, everything happens slowly. The anticipation, the connection, the feeling of being close to you becomes more powerful than anything else. Yes, they do have passionate thoughts about you, but those thoughts are deeply connected to emotion. They don't just want something casual. What they imagine is a deeper kind of intimacy, one where trust and emotional closeness exist. They imagine you looking at them with trust. They imagine being the person you choose. They imagine being the one who truly understands you. Because of that, a strong sense of exclusivity has started to form in their feelings. When they imagine someone else getting close to you, it unsettles them immediately. It creates jealousy and a strong desire to protect the connection they feel toward you. What makes this even more interesting is that on the outside, they try to stay composed. They may appear calm, mature, and fully in control. They have pride, and they do not like showing vulnerability. But inside, your presence affects them more than they expected. You make them feel slightly unsteady in a way they cannot explain. And strangely, that feeling has become addictive for them. They keep wondering why you affect them differently from others. The truth is, your energy feels authentic. You do not chase attention or beg for validation. You simply exist as yourself, and that makes them want to earn your attention even more. Lately, this connection has even started appearing in their dreams. Sometimes they wake up remembering moments with you that felt incredibly real, almost like their subconscious mind keeps bringing you into their world. Whether they are awake or asleep, your presence continues to return to their thoughts. And the more they try to understand it, the more they realize that you have become someone they cannot easily forget. Have you ever woken up from a dream feeling like someone had just been beside you? As if their presence was still there, lingering in your mind and body. Sometimes these dreams are not even intense or dramatic. Sometimes it is simply closeness. Sitting near each other, feeling someone's warmth, breathing quietly in the same space. That kind of calm intimacy can feel deeper than any fantasy. It feels peaceful, natural, and strangely real. Other times, the dreams become more passionate and expressive, where the connection between you and this person feels intense and undeniable. But the important thing to understand here is this: when someone's desire is purely physical, it usually fades quickly. It burns bright for a short time and then disappears. But that is not what is happening here. This feeling has not faded. In fact, it has grown stronger. Every time this person tries to treat the connection lightly or push it aside, their emotions become even more complicated. Yes, they think about you physically. They imagine being close to you, touching you, sharing intimate moments. But their thoughts go far beyond that. They also think about your future. They imagine what it would be like to build something stable with you. One moment, they may think about the excitement of being close to you, and the next moment, they imagine protecting you, supporting you, and standing beside you in life. This is not just attraction anymore. This is someone whose feelings are slowly becoming deeper and more serious. Even if they have not spoken about it yet, their actions may already be revealing it. You may notice subtle changes in the way they behave around you. They may hold eye contact longer, stand a little closer, or speak to you with a protective tone. They may ask questions about your future or about what you want from life. These are not random conversations. They are trying to understand if there is a real future between you. You may have already felt this quiet magnetic pull between you and someone. The kind of connection where words are not always necessary, but the energy between you feels strong. If that feeling is familiar to you, then this message may simply be confirming what your heart already sensed. The energy between you is mutual. But remember something important. You control the pace of this connection. You decide how quickly someone gets closer to you. Your patience and your restraint are actually part of what keeps this person thinking about you constantly. Your calm presence creates curiosity and makes them reflect on their own feelings. The path between you and this person may not be perfectly straight. There may be moments where things move slowly, like small steps forward. But slow progress does not mean weak feelings. Sometimes the strongest connections grow gradually. The energy around the situation shows movement towards something more stable. This person seems to carry a grounded and mature energy. Someone who wants something real rather than something temporary. Someone who is beginning to imagine celebrating life with you and building something meaningful together. What started as attraction is slowly turning into something deeper. And the more time passes, the clearer those feelings become for them.